Hey guys, wow, it is, wow. Okay, we'll head back. Don't follow me. I don't. You guys, you don't need to come into my chicken world. Um, just push you back in. Can I push you back in? Again, within the color palette, hairstyle is notwithstanding. I am quite happy with how she turned out. So next up is Ruel. He is sort of the guardian character of the Order of the Tofu, and in that he is the eldest and should be the most responsible, but he's definitely not that. He's up there with with one of my favorite characters in the series as well. Friendly faces vault from a newborn moon gate, while a rain of quarrels holds the furious mob at bay. The knight Dupre's sword flashes twice in the darkness, slicing away your bonds. So these are sort of my companions from the previous games. Quickly, old friend, to the gate, accompanied by the swordsman Shamino and a grinning, crossbow-wielding Iolo the bard. Dupre thrusts a spare sword into your hand. Snatching the fallen priest's book, Iolo dives into the redness with Shamino at his heels. The howling throng surges forward, all of one terrible mind. You can see my cloche of cloches in the background. This is something that I've been building on stream, on Twitch, and on YouTube. This is going to be housing my cloches, which we're going to eventually use to farm some wither essence, so we can make some wither heads for a wither farm. But before we get to the wither essence, we're going to need to talk a little bit about Inferium and tiering up Inferium. There's a number of different levels of Inferium. The higher level stuff lets you craft higher level items. Let's keep an eye on the students here. Keep an eye out for any troublemakers. She is rocking out. Look at her go. She got a cassette tape. You know what? I actually had a cassette tape just like that. Actually, it might have been a little bit more yellow than gray, but that looks very, very familiar. What's your name? Patricia Manny. Very nice. Nobody said anything about bringing my own lunch.
Okay, then, we have an emergency lunch prepared for such an occasion. Lunch. And, yeah, just, so yeah, there you go. That's your snack.
That's my snack.
Yep. Make sure you wash it before you eat it.
Where can I wash it? Hey everyone, Jackel Wolf back with some more WOSA gameplay. This is the World of Solitude Aquatic SMP, and look at that, it's already turned to night out there behind me. I am just standing atop my Cloud Castle mob dropper, and let's just go take a quick little nap. And going to do a little bit of grinding today. I'm going to have... that wall is actually there. I don't know why it cuts out every time I kind of sleep in that bed. But let's go out and take a peek. Now this is the mob dropper. There's going to be quite a bit of other stuff around here. I'm going to build up a castle up here in my little storybook cloud village. But let's head on down. You can see... Sweeney has placed some safety rails over there, and I haven't been AFKing in here for, well, probably since the last video, and yeah, it doesn't look like anything else really has fallen in here, but that's okay. I'm not looking to get a whole lot right now. Dunstan Industries has sponsored me by giving me a large chest full of bones, which is what I need to make the clouds. So that is good. That was sort of why I kind of jumped ahead and did the mob dropper, was to get some bones. But now I've got more than enough. I don't have to worry about that. I got some stone cooking up here. I've got some stone cooking in my boot, and I got to go pick that up. Actually, what I'm going to do first is let's organize through here. What can we... Let's take the sand out and the gravel. And then over here, let's take the gravel out and the sand. And I kind of want to bring one of these with me to kind of fill up. Oh, I got some chests. I've got some... Well, actually, what is in this chest here? Oh, good. Okay, that's the stone. All right, so let's go and throw this chest down here. And we're going to put all this sand up there and all that gravel. I'm definitely going to need to go and get some more of that before I do any sort of major builds. Let's pull that out. The iron can come out. What am I actually going to need down in the mines? Probably not a whole lot. So let's pull that out. Actually, let's pull everything out. And let's find a better spot for it. So what can I throw in here? Yeah, slime balls. Oh, I only need the one bucket, I think. I will take the coal, actually, and that wood. Dirt, I'll keep. This stuff, actually, I'll have to keep the sticks as well. Flint and steel. Never know when I'm going to need to pop into the nether. And... Okay, I think everything else is just going to have to go in here for the moment. Iron can go in here, and that chest. And what I should do... Actually, do I have any more stone? Do I have any more stone on me? I do not think I do. I was going to make another furnace to put this iron ore in. Let's actually throw this up here. More likely to look into this one sometime soon than not. So let's grab this with me, and then we can use this to put in some cobblestone, and then we'll come up and we'll start doing some more cooking. So let us... Now, I've wanted to do this... I got 12 levels on me. Since I saw Sweeney's placed it there, I've wanted to do this for quite a while. What are the chances I can get onto my roof over there? Let's try it. And nope. Oh boy, that did take out a lot of hearts though. I should have been going forward a little bit more, I think, when I hit, but I don't know. What you gonna do? So let's munch up here, and we're gonna go head down into my little mining area. So I was thinking about doing the stream for pretty much all week because Creative Kitty is out of the house, so we weren't going to do any sort of streams together. And my wife and I just don't really have a game to play together right now. We tried that Fallout 76 and neither of us was really happy with it. I don't know, it didn't feel done. We gave it a good shot though. We spent some time in it, but it was not as much fun as we thought it was going to be. But one second here, guys. I just need to... There we go. Okay. So yeah, no, it was okay. But we were kind of keeping our eyes out, looking for something a little bit different, something a little bit fun. Just paranoid that I've left my microphone off again. Last stream, I had it off for about 10 minutes before somebody actually mentioned to me that I had it off. Which direction do we want to go? I actually think this is lava. It's been a long time. Oh, right, it's this little cave down here. You know what? Let's go down there. I know I've got... Oh, got a munch. There we go. So let's take care of this. Yeah, starting from here, we're just going to go and do some mining. Let me know... Oh. Okay, good. The desktop audio is working. I kind of looked over and I didn't see the bar moving on it, and I was a little worried that it was not actually going anywhere. So we could go break that, and yeah, so it's going to be a grinding stream. It's going to be a chatting stream. You know, like I said, I need a lot of stone for my sky castle or my cloud castle in the sky. I guess that's kind of you know, kind of repetitive there. If it's in the sky, or if it's in the clouds, it's going to be in the sky. But I don't know. I definitely looking forward to building it. but I need a ton more resources before I go about that. So I really could use some diamonds. I ended up losing all of my equipment a little while ago. You can see I'm wearing some very mishmashed armor. You know, the pants, and actually I think even the gold chest plate was found, not found, but when I was using my mob, little mob grinder for experience, to, you know, do a little bit of enchanting, I ended up, you know, getting that from some zombies. It's a zombie grinder, basically. Go throw that there, and I am going to grab all this coal because I am definitely going to need it for smelting. You know, it definitely... Coal's just, it's so handy. I have trouble passing it up. Even if I think I've got a lot of it, I find I always, you know, feel like I'm just going to need a little bit more. Let's actually throw a torch in there. But I do the strip mining 5 deep, you know, by 4 high, and I don't know, it's just the way that I do it. That actually needs a torch there. I put a torch every 5 blocks so I can kind of look back and count how far I've gone. Actually, speaking of which, I don't know if this ends anywhere. I don't know. We'll figure it out if we can. Hey Ben, how are you doing? Thank you for coming out to the stream. Jackel just likes to watch the world burn with all that coal. You know what? As long as there's something in that furnace, I do not mind watching it burn. But yeah, thank you for coming out. This is the WOSA server, the World of Solitude Aquatic. It's a vanilla server. It's actually, you know, it was the first server I was ever on, and it trained me to actually like vanilla again, because I got on and I did not know how to do half the things on a vanilla server that other people were doing. It's still a little bit of a learning curve for me. I'm so used to my modded Minecraft automation that it's just not even funny. No problem, man. Always good to hang out. It is, and I think this is going to be like a little bit of a grindy, you know, resource gathering stream. I may do a little bit of building a little bit later on. Have I already been there? Looks like I dropped a torch, so I think I must have already gone into this area. This is an old mine from down below my base that I started a long time ago. Lava. Okay, this is probably where I got obsidian for my nether portal. Okay, so I know I've already been here. Where did I come out? Over here. But yeah, so looking for diamonds, looking for stone for my cloud castle in the sky. So how you doing up there, Ben? How's the weather doing up in Edmonton? I know we are starting to get a little bit cold. You know, not much snow yet, but definitely more than the last week. Oh, hey, No Pro, thank you for the lurk. I don't know if you're still here in the chat. I saw you were, just as I kind of popped on really quick, I saw you were doing your, I think it was League of Legends. This is a little bit of an impromptu stream. I knew I was going to jump on tonight and do a little bit of grinding on the server, but I wasn't 100% sure, you know, if I was going to stream or not. But I figured, you know, I might as well, and, you know, spend some time with some friends out there in the chat. Not too bad, cold, but didn't get the 30 centimeter snows we were supposed to, which is nice. Yeah, actually, that is pretty good. We had, I don't even think we had a full centimeter here in Calgary, though. It was the driving into work this morning. It was that really, it melted as soon as it hit my windshield. It melted and then refroze. So I drove to work with like it felt like an inch of ice on my windshield, but it was just that, you know, small little thin layer. But yeah, no, it was not fun. Not a fun drive-in, anyways. But yeah, 30 centimeters definitely would have been a lot worse. I can hear some lava. I'm gonna turn that up just a touch. Oh, and I got some iron up there as well. But yeah, no, 30 centimeters definitely would have been, you know, Midwestern United States bad weather right now. Because well, I guess even out east, I was talking to some guys from the Toronto area at work, and I guess they've had it really, really bad these last couple of days. But we've been pretty good here in Alberta, so that's the worst. Yeah, it was. And I spent about 15 to 20 minutes on the highway. Sorry. Yeah, as soon as I got onto the highway, I was driving fast enough that it cooled it down and froze it before my heaters inside the car could melt it again. But as soon as I dropped back down to 80 kilometers, it melted right away. So it was just one of those, the way the situation goes. And mind you, I would rather the ice be on my car than on the road, because slick roads are not fun at all. Yeah, we've lucked out this year, kind of opposite from normal. You know, everybody I've talked to about the weather, at least in the Calgary area, probably Alberta in general, is amazed at how mild our winter has been. I think Monday we're due for like our first -20 weather, which is normal for February, but not our first weather for February. Like normally we're -20 all through like December, well, parts of December, parts of January, maybe parts of November. But to hit it, this late in the winter is, well, I'm not complaining, that's for sure. I've had to scrape my car quite a few mornings, but I haven't had to actually brush the car off very often either. So, amen to ice on the road comment. Yeah, no, I agree. I've got this one. It's on the highway, and the road curves. I know you can't really see that much in the camera there. And I remember one year, it was so icy that traffic, was to a standstill. Guys were in the ditch, and I watched somebody come out of, like, there's a little turn lane on it just at the very end. There's a little, because it's a curve, there's a little bit of a grade to it. So, okay, I could kind of go like this. A little bit of a grade to it as you come around. And I watched the driver slide, like come out onto the road and then just slide sideways all the way down into the ditch. It was like that icy. And it's not that big of a grade either. Like it was really, really bad. But I have only ever happened once, so I'm not complaining about that. Ooh, some lapis, that would be nice. Definitely gonna do some more enchanting. Just gonna peek. Okay, that's lava. I've already stopped. So this is another little chasm. I should check this out. Yeah, so I don't know if you were on when I showed it, but I lost all my stuff about 2 videos ago, and I've got such the mishmash on me. So I'm looking for diamonds to make some more diamond armor, and looking for, I do need this. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Where do you come from? Oh, that scared me. I don't know why, but that scared me. I think he fell in the lava there. What did you do? What did you do last lava? Are you talking about the ice story? Or are we talking about something different here? I ended up just going in the ditch and driving down the ditch to get around the corner, because you actually got more. Oh, he's got boots on. And I'm on fire. Yeah, I ended up driving in the ditch because it was just that much easier to drive. Let's throw a torch there. And I don't want stuff dropping down on me. Actually, I should have grabbed you. Grab all this stuff. Light it up anyways. Don't want to get ambushed from behind again. Yours, Jumpy's KO9. What did you do to lose the gear? Oh, so what I need the stone for is I'm building a giant castle in my storybook village. It's like a cloud top castle with the beanstalk. I've done a couple of streams on it as well, but I built a mob dropper on the castle, and I was AFKing just trying to see if it would work. So I built just a 1x1 platform out, and I built like a little, platform on the end, and I'm like, oh, well, if any mobs spawn on top of it, like a skeleton, he can shoot me from here. So I built up a little wall in front of me, and then I went and I had some dinner, and then I came back. When I came back, I was dead. I couldn't figure out, I was like, there's no way a skeleton shot me through that wall. Like, there's nothing, no way he could have seen me. And I think it was like 2 days later, all of a sudden, I was like, oh, phantoms. Yeah, I forgot about phantoms, because they're a thing, and they like to kill you when you haven't slept in a while. And so anyways, I came back and all my stuff had despawned already. So yeah, it was, I don't know, it was funny. And going back to being jumpy like Creative Kitty, she got me so bad in the first episode of February's hardcore challenge. She basically, I was mining, it was like late at, it was middle of the night, so we're indoors, and we're, I'm mining down, and she sneaks up on me, and she's lucky because she had a sword in her hand. She switched it out, and she jumped and she hit me from behind, and it scared me so much. I turned around and I hit her with my pickaxe, because it was like I was positive something was right there, and I just turned around and just swung my axe and ended up hitting her with the pickaxe. So she really got me good on that one. But that's Creative Kitty for you. She likes doing stuff like that. Okay, let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. Nope, no, that's not working. That's not working. That's not working. All right, let's do this. I couldn't really get in there like I meant to, so but yeah, no, it was pretty funny. I do have to admit, oh no, yeah, we'll put it there. It's taking its time. Let's get rid of this lava over here. Got a cave over here as well. I see some gold. I keep doing that. Keeping an eye out for any exposed diamonds. I'll leave. I'm going to leave that coal there. I'm not that interested. I want to get this lit up before I go and do too much. The lighting in here for some reason today has been really wonky. Oh, is that? Have I been? Somebody's been here. Okay, well, so somebody's definitely been around. I don't know if that... I don't think I've been this far from down my mine, but... I guess I can't call it mine anymore if somebody else has been around here. Let's see now. Okay, so... Don't see... Okay, I'm going to leave that down there. I might come across it a little bit later. I don't know what are the chances of me just finding loose diamonds are, but it's a little bit more interesting to explore a cavern than just to sit there grinding away. Get all this coal. Yeah, actually, tonight's supposed to be my stream night with Creative Kitty, but she's at her Nana's and Papa's, so I thought it would be a good opportunity to get some grinding done. So I knew I was going to be doing this. I just wasn't too sure if I was actually going to be streaming it tonight or not. But Shadow Fox, thank you for the raid. I really appreciate that. How are you doing, Shadow Fox? Hopefully you guys had a pretty good stream. Shadow Fox raid in the house. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Were you guys playing some Minecraft earlier on, or were you playing some different games? hopefully it was a good stream. It is always, I always appreciate getting raids. Thank you guys so much. I am on the WOSA server, basically doing a little bit of grinding. Got to get some stone. I got to find some diamonds. Actually, I'm out of torches. Let's go, and I should have brought more wood with me now that I look at it. I am great, thank you. Well, not a problem. You've made my night great as well. It was great. We were playing some of the Jackbox Party. Oh, okay. So much fun and inappropriateness. Yes, I remember. You don't know Jack is the ones, or it's like the same sort of series, right? I know when I was a kid, that used to be the big thing, is the You Don't Know Jack games. I remember playing those on, I don't know if it was on a console or on a computer, that I used to play those. But yeah, no, they were definitely a lot of fun, a lot of inappropriateness. If I remember correctly, that is the majority of the questions are questionable anyway. So I left some iron over here. I'm not specifically looking for iron. I'm mostly looking for some diamonds. I've got to replace my armor, and at some point I got to buy myself a new elytra. I know they're sold on the server. You can see I've got like a mishmash of armor on. There's a bat right there. Shadow Raiders, this is chill and family friendly stream. True, it is. It is. Hey Grim, thank you for coming out to change gears. Hey, thanks a lot. Hey Milo, thank you for the follow. I really, really appreciate that. Yeah, no more of the chat we've just had. Lol, let's keep that to our Discord chats. Lol. My gearbox broke, so I go away. Well, you know, I do appreciate keeping it family friendly. I do stream fairly often with my daughter. Okay, where's my water? You know, actually tonight was supposed to be a stream with her, but she's out at, oh, look at that, there we go, that's what I'm looking for. She's out at my parents' right now, so it is just me tonight. So I figured I'd spend some time working on the WOSA server. I don't even have a fortune pickaxe. You know what? Well, I need it. I need it. Is it just one? Oh, that's like really disappointing. Let's just go check around here. Nothing else. Well, the raid was good luck. That is the only diamond I have found in a long time. Not that I've looked at this part of the cave for, well, ever. This is like all new exploration here for me. But thank you guys for coming out. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Gearbox, for sure. So hopefully everybody is having a good night. Hopefully everybody is nice and warm. I recently had some trouble with my furnace. It is all sorted out now, but I can appreciate what a lot of people down in the States are going through. You know, having to live without a furnace for a couple of days. You know, with, oh, no, I wanted, you know, it certainly makes me appreciate having a furnace all the time. And I know a lot of people down in the States, it's just not set up for cold snaps like it was. It is really, really weird. Weird weather all around. We've been, you know, I was talking with Ben earlier, we've been, you know, exceptionally warm this year for Canada. At least for Alberta, for, you know, December. Oh, I'm getting too complacent there. Let's just make sure we're keeping that blocked off. Safety first. Dunstan Industries would be very upset with me for not practicing workplace safety. Let's see if we can't spot anything else over this away. So what I'm doing is I'm collecting stone for my my cloud castle in the sky mob dropper, and it's going to take an awful lot of stone, and I'm getting the stone's not going to be the problem. It's just, you know, sort of the time. You know, I'm going to leave that. Okay, I'm going to not head down this way. I think that's just going to end up being too dangerous. And let's go back over here, grab this stuff. I wasn't sure if she was on or not. That's why I mentioned it. Hey, no, and you know, Grim, I appreciate you looking out for that. It is, you know what? She could even be watching. I remember the very first stream I did. I actually did it because my wife and my daughter were in BC visiting my wife's mom, and I was like, okay, well, it's a good time. They're out of the house. I can kind of focus on, actually, let's use this granite. I can kind of focus on, you know, doing the stream without getting distracted. And, you know, I didn't want to be, you know, worried about stuff like that. And sure enough, who manages to watch it? But my wife using her account, which I didn't even recognize because she's not like me. She doesn't use her, you know, the same name for everything. So I spent about, I'm actually going to block that off. I don't like that. It was probably like 10, 15 minutes after they showed up before I even put two and two together that they were watching the stream with me, or they were watching me stream for the first time. So it was very funny. Grim, that's just mean. We had snow today and you're wearing a t-shirt. Oh, Grim, I'm on my patio with jeans and a t-shirt. Are you really? I'm not. Well, yeah, you are, if I remember correctly, you are fairly far south, though. You're not as north as a lot of that bad weather was, which is good. I mean, oh, there's a creeper over there. Creepers have been my bane. They do not like me. Well, actually, they do like me. I do not like them. Let's grab all this stuff in here. Oop. Come on. All right. Go down. I don't really need the redstone, but I always kind of have to. Texas. Okay, so Texas isn't getting all that bad weather. It is just further north then. I guess Texas had its own bad weather. Ooh, okay, come on. Come on. Where are you? I keep wanting to explore this. Come on. Okay, let's just go down one more. I got some good knockback on this, so I'm not too worried about it. It's only 3 a.m. Holy cow, that is late for you. Well, I mean, I guess it is the weekend, as Creative Kitty likes to say when I tell her it's a time for bed, and she's like, but it's the weekend, and I'm like, well, I can't argue with that. It is the weekend. Can I hit your toes? Come on. There we go. Oh, one more hit. There we go. Anything sticking out over here? Yeah, it is 8 o'clock here, which is, you know, still pretty early for me, that's for sure. There are definitely... Oh, no, I wanted that. Gonna go back up here. I get some iron. Go grab up there. So, yeah, so my plan tonight is to get quite a bit more stone and hopefully a little bit more diamonds. And then maybe start working on the cloud while the cobblestone cooks up. It would be nice if I had not a fence, silk touch pickaxe as well. That would save some of the process, but unfortunately I do not. We were just having so much fun. 6.5 hours playing the Jackbox games. That is crazy. My record for streaming is about 4 hours, and I don't know. That was pushing it. That was really pushing it. Oh, okay, well, we're at the end here. It's a little unfortunate. What we're going to do is grab this first. Oh, some more iron. I guess we're going to have to do the vein mining on our way back just to make it worthwhile. Yeah, but 6.5 hours, that is an awful lot of time. Oh, I got some iron up there as well. I don't need the iron. I just can't leave it behind. Let's go grab that as well. Go up, up, up. So yeah, everybody, this is the World of Solitude Aquatic SMP. I keep thinking I'm in a YouTube video. I've got actually a link to the World of Solitude Discord page in my YouTube channel, but I don't have one down here. And I probably should come up with some links for stuff like that that I can put into my Twitch, info down below. That's something I'm gonna have to make a mental note to do that, because actually that's not a bad idea. I know some of you guys are familiar with the World of Solitude, but it is a vanilla, it's a vanilla server. Lots of really, really great content creators on there. So if you do get a chance to check out any of their stuff, please, please do. They are, like I said, there are a lot of really, really good guys out there. And we got D&D tomorrow too. Best weekend ever. Best weekend ever. Followed by the Pixelmon server opening as well, Grim. Can't forget that. Yeah, no, that is true. I forgot how... I actually, for a second there, Grim, I was mixing you up with Big Edley, because he's got the printer with the he was printing the Minecraft, or not the Minecraft, the D&D models for his nephew. And just in my head there for a second, I got you two mixed up. Names on the screen and not thinking about what I actually know about you guys. I'm a Solidian too. No, I know that, Grim. I know you've got that. What's the name of your airship? It was such a really good... Your last episode was really, really good. I really liked the little bit of roleplay you were doing. Your horse was Darling in the Minecraft Hardcore Challenge. What was the name of your ship? I want to say Intrepid, but that can't be right. I get a feeling that that's not right. Oh, what's that? Shadow Fox. Hey, thank you for the follow, Shadow Fox. I really, really appreciate it. I am slowly creeping up towards that affiliate status. Oh, I heard that. I don't know if you... Oh! Come on. He scared me. Come on. I don't know where he must have fallen down from somewhere. Do I have fire aspect on this? I do. I forgot about that. The isolation, that's what it was. That was such a great, great episode you did. I thought it was really, really good. And I look forward to seeing a few more with the isolation. I'm actually going to have to go and, if you don't mind, I might have to run by Spawn and just... have you done any... Actually, so I should ask, have you done any work on it since your videos come out? I don't have any specific reason to run by Spawn, but, I figured if you hadn't, we could probably go and show it off to everybody and, all your hard work in that, but... right, I'm off to bed. Good night, all, and have a great stream. Hey, thanks a lot, Shadow, for coming out. Before you go, exclamation mark BOW. That's a little tradition we've got here in my streams. I keep saying I'm going to add more little Nightbot commands, but... Okay, I thought I heard a skeleton. I got ambushed earlier on, and it's maybe a little bit nervous, but... Thanks a lot, Shadow. It's tough to bow in the little tiny camera I got, but I really appreciate it. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for the raid. You have yourself a good night. Try to get some sleep if it's that early for you. Sleep is important. Let's just double check. Working on the dock for it. Go ahead if you want. If I get a chance, I might pop over there. I'm actually quite a ways away right now. Oh, and there's a spider. Come on, are you gonna be annoying? I just wanted to check. What's my level? 12. So 13, and we're just gonna go up to 14. Oh, I lost sight of you. Come on. There we go. I'll grab that. So we are going to go in here. Oh, come on. There we go. And we'll go in here, and let's just do one more. And I don't want to drop sand on top of myself. I know for a fact if I go in this direction, I'm going to hit some more of my mines. So we need to hook up for some kind of collab, maybe a role play. Yes, actually, that would be a lot of fun. Sorry, guys. I took too big of a mouthful there and kind of regretted it after I took that. I've really got to stop drinking pop. Oh, wait, one sec. What is that? Oh, okay. So that's lava down there. I got to be careful. Already almost stepped into lava. Fingers crossed I don't actually do that. Hook up. We need to hook. Well, I knew what you meant, Grim. There, I absolutely did. Yeah, no, I could see that being a lot of fun. I do a little bit of role play with Creative Kitty. She likes her. She likes setting up jobs. She likes being the boss and getting me to do stuff in creative usually. For she gives me a wage, and at the end of the day, and it's just me, chopping trees or feeding animals or stuff like that. But she likes doing her role play, and it's fun. It's a different type of playing, I think. I don't know. It's definitely different, but like I said, your stream with the isolation was really, really good. Like a little bit of role play that you did in it was you did a really good job. Okay, yeah, this is the boring, grindy part of grinding, which is basically what I'm trying to do. But I did find one diamond. I guess that's a little bit of a win. I'm hoping I'm going to come across at least one more before I give up on this and go and start building the cloud. I need to get some more gravel. Ooh, actually, while we're here, I know for a fact I need more gravel, so I got to be careful. Because the last thing I want to do is die with, the little bit of stuff I've got left. And, yep, see, I went in there, and I think that's where I found that diamond. So there probably isn't another one around for a little bit anyways, but I don't know. I do need gravel. It's important to get. I need it for the concrete. Oh. I'm going to grab that experience, though. Did not even see it. Just like I didn't see the spider when he hooked up. Aw, shucks, thanks. Hey, well, no, it's true, though. Like, you did a really good job on that episode. I need to... Let's start filling this up with gravel. And put not gravel, with cobblestone. And I'm going to keep the rest of this stuff out because I can always burn it if I run out of space. Ooh, actually, I should have brought a crafting table. I don't want to use it up because I need sticks to make torches. And actually just top up those two. Okay, so that'll stand me for a little bit. Grab that stuff. Yeah, no, there's definitely been a lot of good work done on this server. I'm looking forward to seeing what some other people are doing. This is sort of my first server. I'm on one other one. I'm in talks or discussions about maybe a third one. That'd be one with more to do with Creative Kitty than with myself. But this was sort of my first real experience with a server, and I gotta say I really enjoy it. We got some really great people on here. Everybody on here is such a great builder. I feel very like I've never been okay. I started out as a vanilla Minecraft player because that's pretty much what everybody starts out as. But I spent so much time doing modded Minecraft that all of my vanilla skills were like lacking when I joined the server, and it took me quite a while. Like I'm still not up to speed with vanilla stuff. Like grinding cobblestone is new for me. Like I'm so used to like Sky Factory 3 where, cobblestone, I'll just make a machine to do that for me. Why am I wasting my time grinding cobblestone or, mining cobblestone when I can make a machine to do that? And that's what I liked about the modded Minecraft is all that automation and stuff. But it's a different game, and I enjoy playing probably a lot more because I'm playing it with people. Oh, hey, Big Edley, how are you doing? Thank you for coming out. Playing on the WOSA server, grinding out. Here, I've come across my last mine shaft. So, what are the chances? Well, we'll go. Actually, let's head back down here. And we'll go do another layer. I should have gone out further this way. And we'll just go, oh, yeah. Put that down. Oh, I put those potatoes there for a reason. Better, I can turn my head now, slowly, but it's progress. Oh, that's right, yeah, because you had that procedure done. It was yesterday, wasn't it? Hopefully things are going better for you. It is not fun at all, especially on the neck where you can't move, like even driving, like even if you just tweak your neck, trying to drive and trying to, just get anything done is super, super difficult. I always hate it. Like it's been a while since I've done it, but I always hate, tweaking, my neck and just because there's nothing you can really do, right? Like it's just weighted out. It's like throwing out your back. You can't stretch it out and feel better. You got to give it time to do what needs to be done. It's super frustrating. Okay, so I'm gonna go down this path now. So I should yell, "Look out, creeper!" You can yell all you want. I'm not going to hear you. I'm going to look down, and chances are, if there was a creeper, it's going to be... actually, you missed the creeper. There was one, but I did spot him before he spotted me. But yeah, no, if you can yell it out all you want. By the time I go and look into the chat, it's going to lose the... I don't know what you call it. It's going to lose the element of surprise for sure. I did get surprised by a skeleton early on. Did not see him. He shot me. Scared me quite a bit. And I was telling everybody how Ben made the comment that I jumped like Creative Kitty 09 does when she's encountering monsters. And I was telling him about the hardcore challenge for this month. I was mining. It was the end of the day, and I was mining. And she snuck up behind me and punched me while I was mining. And I jumped, and I turned around, and I hit her with the pickaxe before I even realized it was her, because I had no idea she was following me down into the mine. But she laughed and laughed and laughed and laughed, and I laughed as well, because it was pretty funny. So I'm trying to keep my measurements the same. I think that is the right one. But yeah, no, it was quite humorous, and I think we're going to enjoy this month. It's a little bit more relaxed than last month. If we go anywhere, it's because we want to go somewhere. We're not, searching for anything specific this month. Whereas last month was, go here, go there, go someplace else, and hope you find what you're looking for. This one's a little bit more chill, though I think it's going to be a little bit more. It's going to be technically more difficult with the one and done rule. Neck and back, yeah, neck and back injuries are the worst. Yeah, can't drive safely yet. That is, to me, that's the biggest frustration with either a sore back or a sore neck, is that you can't shoulder check, and it limits everything. So hopefully, that you get better soon on that one, Grim. It would be, I don't like not being able to do stuff. Being in whether I was going to do something or not, it's knowing that I can't do it. Makes it all the more worse. And moving, and like even something as simple as just lying in bed with a sore neck can be like super, super frustrating. Yeah, that's the right height. More a mental challenge this month, all strategy. 2 mental. I collaborated on this one and forgot to record days 4 or 5. That's right, Grim. Have you done any work on your puppetry for that episode? Or have you decided how you're going to not recall, how you're going to memorialize the things that happened during that those 2 episodes? Because you did a good job the last time you had recording problems. I think it would be really, really. I'm sure you're going to do another good job as well. And it's kind of a fun thing to do, because it's a different style of recording, isn't it? Like Creative Kitty, she's a big fan of this book series called The Wings of Fire. And she's recorded a sort of a book report, and she's in the process of drawing a bunch of dragons and stuff like that, characters from the story, and then she wants to. I said I would help her animate it, but she wants to do like a video book report on it, and not for school, just because she really, really likes the series, and she's really into it, and she wants to talk about it and share it with people. And so I mean, it's a different style of video making. I was too focused on in everything else, which puts me at an advantage since I've been mentally challenged for years. Oh, come on, Big Edley. Just got the audio yesterday, so we'll start drawing Sunday or so. That's good to know. I will look forward to that quite a bit, because, well, like I said, it's different. And if there's one thing that, because the one thing about the Minecraft Hardcore Challenges is, because everybody's doing the same thing, I think some challenges more than others, it's always the same thing, right? But then, there's the challenges where everybody's really, really different, and things are going different. And actually, I think the snapshots, and now that there's a lot of Bedrock players, is really kind of increasing the variety. Like, everybody's doing the same challenge, but because, Bedrock is, slightly different than, the Java worlds, and because some guys are doing in the snapshots and things like that, it seems to be a lot more variety in the way some of the videos or some of the games are played. Did I put one there? Stupid cap locks. Sorry, Ben. Here, 1 second here. I don't think I've actually got a moderator on right now. So how do you make yours different from the rest? Was that, can I, more messages below? It's not giving me any real options in here. So how do you make yourself different from the rest of the crew? Fun challenge. Months like this are nice because you get to see how everyone minds working with prioritizing and strategies. Lol, no on my end, lol. and that is part of the thing, right? If you want, you know, it gives you the opportunity to try to be a little bit different. My thing about trying to make mine, more interesting, because Creative Kitty helps. I think all the people that do collabs have a little bit of an advantage when it comes to making it a little bit more interesting, simply because two people, if you're jiving together, it just, really, really makes it, it makes things happen. Like, I can't speak for the other, duos in that. Excuse me. Sorry. I hope that didn't get picked up too badly in the microphone. I've really got to stop drinking pop while I am streaming, but I do like my pop way too much. Like, Creative Kitty brings an element to it that I couldn't bring on my own. Like, that little bit of craziness and randomness and all of that. Like, I just, there's no way I could bring that on my own. But she does, and I think, that's the advantage of having a duo, is I'm not just talking to myself for 20 minutes. I am having a conversation with somebody, and, it's, just, oh, I didn't mean to do that. Like, I'm not saying they're better, but I'm saying, like, I think they're easier, if that makes any sense. But the other thing, the thing I've been trying to bring to all of the videos, like in all my series, is the little bit of the notations, the little pop-ups and stuff like that, the little bit of character art. I've been trying to get my wife to do a couple more designs so I can start throwing them into the different videos, things like that. Yes, nice to have someone to bounce off of or just fill in your own lulls. Well, that's true, and to do something surprising and, off the wall and unexpected, because that's definitely Creative Kitty's particular skill. I'm gonna call it a skill, as to bring something unexpected to the mix, whatever we're doing. It's difficult to keep a rolling monologue for 20 minutes. Teams that have the banter going are much more engaging. No, and I agree, Big Edley. It certainly helps. C and D4 together they're hilarious. Like, and it's just the little bit of nitpicking, the little bit of, I don't know. I've always thought Minecraft was more fun with other people. And that's one of the reasons, like, I love playing it with Creative Kitty 09. And, I will, almost always choose doing something with her, like, for YouTube, or even just in, just playing around at home or whatever. I will always choose to do a video or do a recording session with her over doing one just by myself, and because it's more fun. Yeah, the little graphic stuff adds a nice quality. Might have stolen the pop-up idea from my recent vids, but the graphics are not all as good as yours. Well, I get my wife to thank for that, because there is no way. She did the outline. All I did was trace it out in GIMP 2 and add some colors and stuff like that to it. Like, she's the artist. All I do is take her work and digitize it. Like, that's really all I did. But yeah, no, thank you. It is, I'm very happy with how they turned out. I was kind of like iffy, not really knowing what they'd be like, but when we got them done, we were both really happy with how they both turned out. And I've been pushing her to do a couple more, and she just hasn't had an opportunity to sit down and do a couple more. But KK09 and NE are masters of chaos. Yes, Ninja Eevee is the master of chaos as well. I think he's a little bit more adventurous than Creative Kitty 09 is, though. Because if there's one thing, I don't want to say complain, but if there's one thing that I kind of wish Creative Kitty is that she could stay a little bit more focused when it comes to resource gathering, because that is something she does not like to do. She does not like to mine. She generally doesn't like putting herself in danger, though I can't remember if it was the last episode or the second last episode last month. She went after a skeleton out of the blue for no reason, and so I don't know. I guess it depends on her mood, right? She's a kid. She's 9 years old, and she plays like a kid. If she's in the right mood, she is absolutely tons of fun to play with. But as soon as she starts getting bored, I'm going to start looking to end the recording, because I know I've got like 5 minutes before, she's just slumped in the chair, kicking the side of the desk, rustling the papers. And it's like, okay, I gotta keep her focused for however many minutes are left in that episode, and then okay, let's take a break. Let's go, and we'll come back and do another recording next weekend or whatever, right? But they're adorable. That is true. They are very, very adorable. The kids are all awesome. It's really nice. Yeah, you know what? I think the kids are, I don't know. They're just, again, they're chaos and fun and just a little bit of everything, right? Like no, I'm almost full up. Like, oh, look at that, the perfect timing at the end of the tunnel. So let's throw that there and throw all this stuff in here, and we'll throw that in there. I'm going to keep that there. Going to keep you handy. Okay, and we keep at it. My goal is to fill that shulker case with cobblestone. I'm probably going to need more for the entire build, but for now, I think that's a good goal. So we'll head down this little tunnel here. Tornado has no fear. He will run off into the night to kill monsters and get lost. And then you're going to go track him down. Yes, it was J Geeks with mac and cheese, and I can't remember his other daughter's name, or well, username anyways. But they were so funny with the horses, and they're just running back and forth. They're stuck outside, and they're running back and forth. And it was so sad that they both ended up getting killed that night. But I just, like that, just that little bit of energy, and you know what? I think that is like Ninja Eevee and Creative Kitty 09 and Tornado, and all the kids bring an energy that I don't have. Like, I can't, play the game like they play the game, and maybe that's just, because I'm an adult, they play the game like it's, in a way, like it's real, I don't know if that's the right way of, talking about it, but, I don't know. It's different. They play it in a different fashion than I possibly could, and whether it's because I grew up with different games, or if because I'm older, or what, I don't know. I don't know what it is. But I mean, I guess that's what you look for when you look for somebody to partner up with. You look for not competing, but not what's the word? Compatible. You look for, compatible traits and stuff like that. Sorry, if I don't drink it, it's going to go warm, and then I'm going to still drink it, and I'm going to be absolutely disgusted with it. I have such the biggest problem. Like, I savor it to the point where I should have been done drinking that like an hour ago. Because what is it? It's 8:30. We ate at 6, and that's when I opened it up. So I've had that open for about 2.5 hours, and I'm maybe half done it. But I won't. I don't want to throw it away, because to me then that's a waste, right? I'm the same. If I there's a restaurant in town called Smash Burger. It's a fast food restaurant, but it's a little bit, I don't know, I'm going to call it a little bit fancier. If you go in, you get proper cups. But I always ask, the woman at the counter just get me a to-go cup because I know I won't finish the pop before I'm done eating, right? So I've always got to take it out with me. Like I won't even go and fill it up again, like some people might. Like I'm still working on my first cup of pop, and I do like the lemons they've got though. One thing I miss from Japan is lemons. Erase. When I lived in Japan, it was almost impossible to find a cola without lemon in it. Pepsi, you couldn't buy Pepsi without it being like lemon Pepsi. Anytime you went to a restaurant or whatever, they automatically, threw it into your drink, as long as it wasn't like a, McDonald's or something like that. I thought I heard something. I should be catching up here. I will fish up a Silk Touch book for you this weekend. Oh, thanks a lot, Graham. I really appreciate that. I was saying that earlier on. I don't know if you were on. What I was saying is that I don't even have a Silk Touch because I've lost all my stuff a couple of episodes ago. So that's one of the reasons I'm looking for diamonds is I need to better myself. But at the same time, I need the cobblestone as well. Stone, just, silk touching stone would have been better as well. If I could get 3 diamonds, I was thinking about making a pickaxe, anyways, and enchanting that and seeing if I could get silk touch or even a fortune pickaxe would be kind of handy as well. We adults tend to play the game. The kids want to play a game. Does that make sense? No, I get exactly what you're saying, and that is a really good way of explaining it. It's like Creative Kitty with the role play in that. Like she just wants to be played, and it doesn't matter what we do. She plays very similarly in Minecraft than how she plays in real life. Okay, let's go. Okay, I'm going to go one more this way because I'm pretty sure that path goes further over there. Yeah, but no, I agree with you, Graham. That's exactly what it is. For them, whatever they're doing, they're playing, and with us, it's like no, we want to accomplish, we want to win, we want to achieve, we want to do what we're trying to do. That's down too far. Whereas the kids, they don't care about that. It's like they're playing with their friends at school. Like some of the games she's come home and talked about playing is, I can't even begin to describe some of them. Like they're just, excuse me, so random. Yeah, we worry about resources, efficiency, time. Lol, that's much better than my 5 Cokes in 4 hours. That used to be me. That absolutely used to be me. And about 2 years ago, I really curbed my pop drinking. If I go out for lunch at work and we go to a place that, I can't have like if we go to a fast food place, I'll have a Coke. And then I have a Coke with dinner. And then on the weekends, I probably end up having 3 in a day. But I used to go through like a 12-pack in like 2-3 days. And I got to a point where I was like, no, I can't do that anymore. I'm getting too old for that. They just want to experience. Yeah, that's right, Grim. He plays creative a lot, so he tends to ignore his stats. So I always need to remind him to heal up or eat. Yep. Calvin Ball, name it. Calvin Ball, well, it's Calvin and Hobbes. And it was just, they would make up rules as they went along. That's what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. And yeah, they would. It was kind of like a football league type game, but they would be just some random, home bases over here, but you can't do that because I was in the safe zone, and oh, but it's the 9th of March, so there's different rules are in effect, and reverse whatever rules, and Old Wolf Jackel. Oh yeah, no, that's for sure. I am definitely the old wolf. I don't think I'm the oldest one here tonight, but I'm old enough to be old, and I admit it. I know it. I'm an adult. I do adult things, and it just you got to be who you are, right? Like, and kids are so good at that. Is just being like just not caring about the minor stuff. And Big Edley, Creative Kitty is exactly like Tornado in that I think that like she runs around, she jumps around, and she is a little bit more aware of it than she used to be, but she plays in creative, and for her, dying is never really an option unless she throws herself into survival because she wants to eat whatever thing it is that she's cooked. Are we up to the tunnel yet? I think this is just... Okay, I don't know. I believe Grim has seniority here. I'm not going to say it. Okay, that's that tunnel there. Is this... Okay, I think this is my tunnel here. Okay. Oh, and then there's you can hear my mob dropper in here somewhere. It is definitely close by. So one. I've kind of lost the, I don't know, the path or whatever, but just you wait, my friend. Puberty looms. Oh yes, I am sure that is. She's already got the angsty teenager down pat. I am not looking forward to when she is actually an angsty teenager for sure. She can get altogether too miserable for a 9-year-old. But everything changes then. I'm not far behind you, lol. I'm 49. The Grimling is 15. 49 in July. Oh wow, you guys. Okay, you guys both have a little bit on me. I will be 40. I'll be 42 in May. I had to think if I was already 42 or not, but I am 41. So you guys definitely got a little bit of age on me, but you know what? It's. I think after you get to a certain point as an adult, age doesn't mean anything. Like, you're as old as you are, and it's just a number and a way of measuring, and that is it. It's just a way of measuring. I want to do this. There we go. And actually, let's grab all this gravel while we are here. I know there's a little gravel, not world out there, but I guess it is a little gravel land or something like that, but I do need it to make some more concrete. I got to go to the sand desert to get some more sand. Damn it, I thought 29 was getting old in the YouTube scene. Lol. And so true, Jackel, you're only as old as you think you are, right? We're Nixon babies, lol. Yeah, definitely. I mean, being Canadian, I wouldn't relate to being a Nixon baby anyways, but yeah, I'm trying to think. I want to say the original Trudeau is probably the earliest prime minister that I remember. which probably doesn't mean anything to you guys either. Am I full up already? All right, well, we'll go throw you down. And I think this is probably as good. Throw the gravel up there as well. All right, I'm going to get these resources right here, and then I think I've done enough grinding for the moment. I'm certainly done with the grind. That is for sure. What's this over here? Is this something? What is this? Oh, you know what? This is one of Takir's little tunnels. Takir does this swimming, mining thing where he places the block of water, gets to the swimming, and then he just mines in a straight line, which I don't get. I don't get it myself, but he's talked about it, and he must have mined right around here at one point. Probably looking for all of the diamonds. But I don't know. It seems like an odd thing to me. Oh, we got some lapis over here. I think it's what circles you gravitate to. Most of the YouTubers I watch are over 30. And that's true as well. I think most of the people in our community, like what I think of as the community, are all adult YouTubers. There are some younger, some of the kids I think of, and they're parts of groups and things like that. But no, I agree. I think most of the people that I watch or pay a lot of attention to are adults. And we're all people that have grown up with video games, and we just enjoy playing. And I don't know, I could never imagine not playing video games. It just seems foreign to me to not watch video games. Okay, I said we're done. I think we are done. Only one diamond though. I am a little disappointed in that. But let's go up. What time is it? It is nighttime. Always forget that little hit that goes on. But I remember the end of Vietnam on the news. Really? That was... I would have been way too young. Actually, I don't even know if I was 77. I can't remember when Vietnam ended. Oh, 1 second. There was some cobblestone down here I wanted to grab. The thing I remember the most... I remember the '88 Olympics. I was in junior high. I remember Challenger. Grab that gravel. What else have we got in here? Anything? We got some gold. All right, but I don't have room for gold, so I'm not going to worry about it. I don't need gold anyways. Oh, we better be careful. This is going to turn into a Tuesday night retro conversation where we start reminiscing about the way things were when we were kids. Because that seems to be what we generally do on Tuesdays. Summer 75, yeah, that would have been me. That's a lot of zombies. That's a little zombie, not generator, spawner there, so I built a little XP farm down there. So let's see, let's go start swapping this out. And I got, well, actually what I should do is throw that down and make some space. This might be a little bit easier. All right, throw that up, and Throw that up. Do I have another one? I got 44. Throw that one up. And I should do one more over here. Because I've got this one set up already. All right. And, oh, I should did that in iron. I'll do the iron over on the island. I heard a skeleton. Oh, and I was down to 1 torch. That's actually good timing. All right. Don't want to get ambushed again. All right, so up here is my beanstalk, my start of my clouds, and then that is going to be the castle once I put the walls on it, and that's the mob grinder, I guess it's mob dropper grinder, whatever you want to call it. I should actually, let's go over here, makes a little bit of space. You can see Sweeney has added some safety precautions around my dropper because I did end up falling off of it like twice. Oh no, I want to use this really quick. Let's just block these up. Oh, I can't. Throw that down there. I should have used the big one first. And this should make a little bit of space. Look at that, perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Based on my meta friend's reaction, it's not playing games that raises eyebrows, it's the gaming plus YouTube that hangs them up. Really? Yeah, you know, I know there's a lot of people that, you know, they don't get it, you know. And Twitch just throws them right off. You're too old for Twitch. Hey, No Pro, thank you for the lyric refresh. I do appreciate it. Hopefully your stream is going well as well. Yeah, no, I get that feeling as well, you know, from some people that it's like, oh, do I not have? I can go make another axe. I'll just use this one up. I just need enough wood to make a couple of torches, and we should be fine. Oh, there we go. That's the end of my axe. We'll just punch this one out. There we go. Yeah, no. Yeah, I guess some people are. It's different though, right? It's not the what's the word I'm looking for? It's not the dignified old age that everybody expects, you know, adults to have, I guess. You know, but really, how is it different? I heard somebody, or I read somewhere, somebody called, you know, things like YouTube and Twitch, it's kind of like the new GarageBand. You know, it's something that, you know, anybody can kind of do, you know, low budget, you know, everybody's kind of on a, you know, curve. You know, some people, you know, make it, some people don't. It's all about, it's a lot of normal, I'm going to say normal people doing, you know, something that they really enjoy, right? And just doing it in a way that's a little bit more, this is one of those random sounds in Minecraft that still gets me. So let's throw stone. Actually, let's take this iron out. Throw all that stone in there. And stone. Let's get some of this iron cooking, even though I don't really need it. I've got it. I would prefer it as ingots rather than anything else. Oh, actually what I should do is grab a couple of those and throw that up. But yes, somebody, I read somewhere, somebody kind of likened it to garage bands. And it's kind of, it makes a little bit of sense. You know, I did not mean to do that. I want to leave one behind. Sorry, I'm kind of losing my train of thought here while I get this all set up. There we go. Oh, hey, Spiral, how's it going? Hey, Stranger, feels like I haven't been here in a while. It has been a while. Hopefully work is going well for you. I mean, I totally understand. You know, work's got to come first. Real life's got to come first. You can't, you certainly can't, real life responsibilities have to come first. I think that's as simple as it gets. What can we do? Let's throw that gold there. I got 1 diamond, all that grinding, all I got was 1 diamond. I should actually go and check. Where is this? Let's make a couple lapis blocks. Oh, go like so. And that's 8. I need a 9. I think I have lapis. There we go. We'll throw that up like that. Oh, look at that. 1 more block. Perfect. So hopefully you're having yourself a good night there, Spiral. I think we're all doing pretty good. It's been fun so far, despite me just grinding away, getting a bunch of cobblestone for the walls of my castle. Because I was thinking I'm going to need a lot of stacks. I'm going to need more than this one little chest full of stacks. Hey, Sweeney, thank you for the host. Did you change your name? You got Sweeney Dunstan Gaming, and I'm pretty sure you're unless you got a second account maybe. Because I thought it was Sweeney Dunstan before. I'd like just Sweeney Dunstan, but I'm getting really 1 second here. I'm getting really behind in the chat. Oh yeah, we're really far behind. Apparently watching others play a video game is weird, but watching 12 hours of football on 2 TVs is perfectly normal. Okay, so my wife and I just watched most of the Julio Iglesias comedy special, the new one that just came out. And he makes a comment about that because he was going off on his son, saying, you know, what's so fun about watching, you know, other people play video games? It's something that you could be doing yourself. And his son's like, well, you watch football, you know, why don't you go and play football? You could go and play football. And he's like, oh, yeah, no, I guess you're right. Like, it is, you know, it's not that abnormal when you think about it. It's new. It's new, and it makes it different, I think, is where a lot of people are having trouble with it. Did I have a bed down there? No, I did not. I moved it up here for my little AFK spot. I'm just going to let the sun sink a little bit while I read some comments here. Spiral Cream, hey stranger, woo, we are totally punk. You know, if I was a garage band, I would definitely want to be a punk garage band for sure. Yeah, but when I was a kid, no one's granny had a nose ring and neck tattoos either. That is very true. That is absolutely 100% true. Yeah, no, that's definitely right. How's it going, Spiral? Good, Grim. Sweeney Dunstan in with the brain farts. Y'all feeling any better? Kind of, but not really. Just woke up in zombie mode to get ready for the paid job, but the important part is I'm still alive so far. That is the important part. Yeah, you definitely want to do that. You know, you want to make it home every night. That's the important thing. It catches me off guard every time. Grim Optimist, Sweeney's hosting. Again, thank you for the host, Sweeney. Sad face was for Spiral, not feeling well. Not you, Sweeney. Sweeney is sick as well, Grim. Jackel's more interested in playing with fire than talking to chat. Oh, Oh yeah, because I was doing the. You mentioned that earlier when I was saying I was going to collect all that all the coal because I needed it to smelt all that stone. And yeah, that's exactly what you said, Ben. You are on the ball today about picking up because I was like over an hour ago that you predicted that that is what was going to happen, is that I was going to get focused on the smelting in that. We just watched it before I went to bed. Yeah, and my name has changed here by accident. Oh, okay. My I'm drowning. Okay. I'm not going down very fast. AFK spot or crypt, lol. Isn't this the site of your great loss? It is. This is this is where I ended up dying. Although this was back under the original. I originally had the mob dropper down here, and I had the AFK spot out there, and I just built myself a wall and completely forgot about phantoms, and they came and they killed me, and it was not good. What I should do, and actually what I forgot, empty out. Ooh, what did I throw up there? I don't think it was anything I needed. Throw that up there. Can I get rid of any of that stuff? I think I need a new chest. Oh no, I got some space here. Let's throw that there. And let's make another chest here while we're at it. I love Gabriel Iglesias. He is really, really funny. Definitely one of my favorite comedians for sure. Some people just like to watch the cobble burn. I don't know about that. Do you have an AFK Fisher at your AFK spot? Get good books that way. Maybe even Silk Touch. It's on my list of things to build as an AFK Fisher for myself. I've never actually built one in Minecraft. That goes back to what I was talking about when I joined the server. My vanilla skills were lacking quite a bit, and I just was so used to. I was hoping that was going to double up, but see now if this was modded Minecraft, I'd have a wrench that I think I could turn that chest without having to actually move it. But oh wait, I know what I can do. I guess that would be making it more complicated than it needs to be, because I can technically just move this guy. There we go. Now I get a full chest, and I throw that stone in there. And while I am at it, let's take all this stuff out. But then I suppose I could still build a hopper. Do hoppers work on shulker boxes? Honestly, I've never really thought to try. I could have just fed all this stuff in there via shulker box, or not shulker box, hopper. But yeah, I don't know. Let's keep that gravel in there and the sand. Sweeney, I'm going to have to use up all that really, really nice, whatchamacallit, all those bones that you left for me in that chest up there. So let's throw gravel up, and actually we'll go bang, bang, and then we should be able to just pop those guys and then pull those back out. Okay. All right, let's play catch up again. I think someone has a really good tutorial on an easy AFK Fisher. I know for a fact. I watched Crafting Mantis's Fisher that she built in this world. I was watching her do it, and I remember thinking it was really, really good. I can't remember what about it. Because I've seen a couple, different models and stuff like that, and I always say, yeah, I'm going to do it, and I just haven't given myself a reason. Like, even this, like, I've been, on this server since August, I think, and this is probably the biggest thing I've built, on my own. Like, because I did the iron farm with Takir, which is still not quite up and running yet, but like this is like the biggest thing I've built in like 6 months of being on the server. And what am I? Sorry, am I going to go? I'm going to go fill this up first, and then we're going to come back and we're going to start working on the clouds, I think. But yeah, no, like it's that vanilla thing. Like I'm just not. My mindset is not set up for vanilla. No. 1 second. 1 second. We got to go back up. Oh. Oh, I hope I didn't mess that up. I hope I didn't mess that up. Can I? No. Okay. I may have messed that up. I think I accidentally put a torch on the wall. Yes. Okay, so where? No. Wasn't there. Oh, I'm drowning. I'm drowning. I'm not thinking. Okay. Oh my goodness. Hoppers work on shulkers. Okay, that goes way far back. I am so far behind here. 1 second. Okay, I'm going to go back up because there's an important thing to do, and I'll fix that elevator later. I tried to do it once right at the beginning of the stream, but I don't think anybody was actually on. It's already almost night. I'm going to have to grab a bed from somewhere. Okay, quick. Hope they come in handy. You're talking about the bones, Sweeney? Yes, they definitely will. Sweeney's Fisher. Keep the good work, Jackel. Time for me to head to work. Hey, thanks a lot, Sweeney. I really, really appreciate it. Hopefully you're still here in the chat. Please, please, please bow on your way out. I would really appreciate it. It is the tradition. Grim Obstinus, what's wrong with my AFK Pocket Fisher? I'm trying to get Jackel to build one. Oh, okay, catch you all later. All right, thanks a lot, Sweetie. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you are here. Oh, really? Okay. I think I wasn't hitting shift. I was expecting to bounce a little bit more. Earlier on, I tried to bounce up onto the roof and I came short. So I kind of wanted to give it a shot again, but it did not work. Hopefully Sweeney saw that bow on the road again. Thanks a lot, Sweeney. I really appreciate it. Thank you for coming out, and thank you for the host. So I'm just going to go in here. Let's grab this bed. Oh, I don't have... Yeah, it's funny because every time I build like a machine to do something for me, somebody comes along and gives me what I was looking for anyways. Because I kind of converted this from sugarcane to cactus just so I could get some cactus green to do the beanstalk, and somebody gives me a whole thing of cactus green. I build the mob dropper to get the bones so I can make the clouds, and somebody goes and gives me an entire thing of bones, which is great. Like, I'm not complaining about it. It's just funny that way, which is like I was saying about this server being such a great community, right? Like, everybody is really, really friendly. Everybody is really, really nice. What am I doing coming over here? We were heading towards the Nether, and we'll wait for the sun to go down, and then I'm not walking out into the night, which would be bad. That's what I'm looking for, is the bed. Okay. Be right back. Got to switch devices. Not a problem. I'm still having trouble. It's funny, on the tablet that Creative Kitty sometimes watches streams on. there are certain streams I can watch on it, and certain streams, like I can't watch my stream, and I can't watch Sweeney's stream, but there's a few other people out there I've watched their stream, so I gotta fill in. It is an older tablet, and I think whatever the default resolution is, it's just not working on it. And why am I, there we go. We'll go to Run Gang. Been fun. Have a fantastic evening. Hey, thanks a lot, Ben. I appreciate it. Make sure you bow on your way out, please and thank you. And I keep saying it, but I am eventually going to do something a little bit more proper with that command for the welcome and for the exit. But thanks a lot. I really appreciate it. You have yourself a good night, and keep warm as the weather changes on us. Let's go for the gravel first. Oh no, let's actually go for the sand first, because I may find gravel while I am getting the sand, but I won't find sand at the gravel place. So, okay. So we are okay. I'm gonna try this. I never do well with these boats. I have the toughest time turning. What is this? Communal Desert is up ahead. But you guys did such a great job building this that... Oh, okay, that's scary. That is scary. Okay. What is this? What is this? Come on. Did I go too far? I couldn't have gone too far. Can I? Oh, cow. Communal Desert. No. Okay, so I went too far. Okay, I cannot make these turns in these boats. Maybe it's just I'm just too vanilla. All right. Oh, wait, we can do the... There we go. Okay. Or too non-vanilla to know how to use the boats properly. Yeah, so... Again, I want to thank everybody for coming out. It's been a lot of fun, a lot of good conversation. Oh, my inventory is gone. There we go. Oh, somebody's growing cactus over there. That is interesting. There is not a lot of sand left, is there? Oh, here we go. Oh, that's all water. You got a zombie. Oh, skeleton burning over there. Can I... Sneak attack. Oh, I don't have a shield. There we go. And is this all water over? I think this is all water over here, so I don't want to... Oh no, this is all good. All right, go grab a couple stacks. I don't need that much to start. I should definitely get a bunch though. Okay. But yeah, no, once I get enough, because my plan was to, you know, try to find some diamonds, you know, barring that, I got all that cobblestone. I will have to build myself an AFK fishing spot at some point. I gotta come up with a good storybook idea for a fishing spot. Maybe, oh, I was thinking about building a giant whale, like a Pinocchio whale. Maybe that would be a good spot for a AFK fishing. What else could I build? There would be a good storybook AFK. There's the talking fish that grants wishes. I don't know how I do that. I'm trying to think what other fish type stories and whatnot. Okay, maybe I should be doing this. Oh, I don't have torches. And I don't have coal on me either. Okay, I guess we're going to do this the old-fashioned way. Should have thought about this a little bit. 3. Let's actually fill up this one. My shovel is not doing very good either. It's just an iron shovel that I got from my XP farm. So we're going to get all of that. 64, that is good. Oh, we got... Oh, right, because I didn't have a full stack. Okay, that should be good enough. Good enough for what I'm going to get done today anyways. What else could I build? Storybook theme. I might be coming back to WOSA coming soon. Oh, that's good to hear, Spiral. You gotta... Oh, there's a bunny in the boat. You gotta have fun. Like, you can't work all the time, right? You gotta be... you gotta have your breaks and your days off and all that fun stuff. Okay, all the boats seem to be here. I'll go down and... Do you guys have any particular builds that you're looking for? Actually, did Sweeney post a video today? I thought I saw... I didn't see it on WOSA, and I didn't see it in Twitch, or not Twitch, on Twitter. But I thought I saw something come up on Instagram for him. And I don't know, I did have a chance to look at it. It was right before I came on to the server here, but... yeah, I wasn't too sure if he did or not. Going back, what did I miss? Not a whole lot. I am just this way. No, that's the Mesa biome. Wither Skelly Farm. Did I miss it? The end. It's not. Oh wait, no, it's down the track a bit, I think. Yeah, he posted one yesterday, I think. Okay, that's probably what it was. Sorry, I missed it. It's actually down the subway track, the Netherway track, the subway track. I can't remember. Let's see here. I think Storybook Village. What's this here? Communal gravel. That's what we're looking for. Probably the most dangerous part of the subway is the open area here. Okay. Oh! Somebody's left me a present. Thank you very much, I think. I'm assuming nobody wanted that. There's almost 3 stacks. Look at that. That's actually exactly what I needed. 1, 2, and then 20. Oh, no, not quite. Not quite. I need a little bit more. That's quite funny. Let's grab it from... this looks like it's somebody's blocked it, used it to block stuff off. Okay, let's just get up here. And... I don't know who's building here. I know somebody is. Actually, let's go grab the... Come on. Oh, yeah, I definitely didn't need all that flint, though. Grab all this stuff here. Yeah, this is probably, less interesting than me almost dying from lava and skeletons and that creeper, and that zombie villager kind of caught me off guard as well. I don't even know where he came from back in the mines. And grab this. Oh, speaking of zombies, I hear one. Not surprising though. And grab this here. What do we got? 22. It's definitely been picked clean. We might need to find a second gravel spot, I think. With me coming back, I would have to get on the weekends, though working 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. has me drained. Yeah, that is actually, that is definitely a tough schedule, especially if you're not used to it. Like, I do 7:30 to 4:30, but I mean, for me, it's just all office stuff. So all I'm really doing is just, you know, me getting up to go to the printer to pick up my print is like the most exercise I get at work. Oh, I guess the stairs. I got to take the stairs to get up to my office. So I could see, I don't know, there have been days I've gotten home and all I did all day was sit and stare at a computer, and all I want to do when I get home is sit and stare at a computer. So I don't know, it's easy to get overwhelmed at work. But you got to take those breaks and just relax and have fun. And, you know, even just sleeping is so nice after a long day of work. You know, I don't know, it just makes things go by so much easier. A good night's sleep for sure. I clean all day, no time to sit. Yeah, no, I remember when I worked for Safeway and doing a 8-hour shift. You could be exhausted at the end of the day for sure. Physical stuff is definitely draining. Like, I don't want to say, you know, office stuff isn't draining, but it's just not the same level as, I guess, doing physical stuff. I know I spent quite a few years, you know, doing the night crew and doing, you know, stocking shelves and stuff like that, and it can definitely be tough. Okay, let's try and fix this while I'm thinking about it, because if I don't do it now, I'm just never going to remember this away. All right, so looking for the bubbles. All right, I think I might have got it. Let's check this. There we go. Okay, so I got it all the way back up. I did get it. I am glad. All right, so we'll come up here and make some white concrete. Jack Attack, how are you doing? Thank you for coming out to the stream. Just working on my sky, or my mob dropper castle in the sky. And I don't really want any of this flint. I don't need it. 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 And I don't need it. How are you doing tonight? Hopefully you are doing well. Yeah, I just came back from gathering a bunch of resources, and actually what I can do is let's get this stuff on the go. Actually, I don't know if I've got enough coal. I might actually be, didn't mean to do that, be short on coal. Let's see how much we got. Oh, that's the iron. And that's some more iron. I might have to go grinding to get more coal eventually. Let's see. So what I'm doing is just making some stone to build the castle out of. And yeah, I am out. That is not good. So we'll throw that stone up there. And we'll throw that up there. And that gravel can go in there. Now Sweeney's giving me all this bone, which we're going to have to turn. I'm just going to do that much, I think, for now. No, actually, let's do it all. Let's do it all. That's going to be 3 stacks worth of bone. I like the chicken by your face cam. Thank you. That is from Sky Factory 3. It is a nickel chicken. It's kind of become my little icon for streaming. It makes sense in, Sky Factory 3, and it makes a little bit of sense in all the Minecraft stuff I do, but it absolutely makes no sense when I, streaming like classic games or other things like that. But thank you very much. I appreciate that. But making sure I haven't missed anything. What am I doing? I am making gravel. That's what I'm doing. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Actually, let's just grab it all. I don't know why I am being picky, because I'm actually going to need quite a bit of it. Oh, I was hoping that was going to go throw up there. I am not the vanilla Minecraft player that a lot of the people on this server are. There's some really good guys on this server that really know what they're doing. And, oh, yeah, okay, let's throw that stuff up there. And throw that up there. Cleaning out my inventory. Put that iron in there. And I was not thinking. He's a jackal and a wolf with a chicken as his mascot. It is true. I am a jackal and a wolf with a chicken as my mascot. I don't know. I really liked the chickens in Sky Factory 3, and it was the thing I did for quite a while, was my chicken run series. This is probably not the best place to do this. Why don't we move down here? But yeah, I did, my goal at the time was to, craft, breed, or find every single chicken in Sky Factory 3. And I eventually, that one is kind of on hiatus right now. Sky Factory 4 is supposedly on its way out, and I am looking forward to that. So I've kind of put that one aside. I will eventually, probably pick it up again. But yeah, it was getting too repetitive after a while. I'm gonna lay down. Catch y'all later. Hey, thanks a lot, Spiral. I appreciate you coming out. You give yourself a good rest. I'm pretty sure you're gonna have to head off to work before you know it. So please, please, please make sure you bow on your way out, or the rose. For the ladies, I do have the rose there. Exclamation mark rose, I think it is, or rose 2. I can't remember now. It's actually been a while since I've seen that one used. The bow is the most. The one that gets used the most for sure. Chickens are my favorite animal. You two, Grim, are going to try to feel better. You know what? If I could, I would have chickens in real life. I absolutely would. We went out to BC to visit my mother-in-law this summer, and she was house sitting for some friends, actually with some family, and they actually had chickens. And I woke up every morning, I went out there and I fed the chickens. I, went out every evening. I, opened them up. I put them away. I absolutely had a blast. The best part about that whole week-long trip out to BC was I actually got to, have chickens, which, if I was allowed to have them in town here, I totally would. Without a doubt, there'd be a chicken coop in my backyard, and I would have chickens. I would have chickens for days if I could. But unfortunately, we are not allowed to have them in my town, even though it is a very small town. You'd think it'd be a little bit more likely, but I absolutely love chickens. Yeah, I don't know. Same. I'm more of a manatee guy. Manatee would be a little bit harder to keep in a backyard there, Grim. Nope. didn't mean to do that. I'm trying to do this and look at the screen at the same time, or looking at the chat. So good night, Spiral. I really, really appreciate you. Back on Monday. That's good. You take your time. You rest up. Did I not? Oh, right, because I broke 2. That's why. Oh, ooh, that's not good. That's not good. Oh, good. The green is there, though. That is good. That is good. Go place that right there. Okay. Usually how I do this is I just make a big column up, but I've seen people do it this way, and I kind of thought I'd give it a shot, and it is fairly efficient. There's probably better ways of doing this, but I don't know, just as a way to kind of grind out quite a bit of concrete, it's probably as good as it's going to get. I grew up on a cattle ranch, had some chickens and pigs, but mostly cows. Pigs are the worst. I can see pigs being pretty bad. I wouldn't mind, again, if I had an acre or like 3 acres or whatever, had a couple of chickens, I'd probably want something like a pig or whatever, but I don't know, like the bigger animals, you know, concern me. Like I'm not even too sure I could have chickens. Like, making the tough decisions would be tough for me. You know, I grew up in the city, and while I am a big gardener, animals are, you know, they take a little bit more, not just knowledge, but, oh my god, I did that again. Let's put wood there for the moment, because I shouldn't break the wood as easy as I am breaking the concrete. All right, and we're back at it. But you know what, Grim? I actually, if you had told me that you had grown up in a city, I think I would have been more surprised than you telling me that you grew up on a farm, on a cattle ranch. Just, you know, your demeanor in that, you know, my dad grew up on a farm out in Newfoundland, and there's that, you know, growing up in, it's like a demeanor, I think, like that, you know, some people that grow up in towns don't have. It's the, I don't know, it's like a level of respect of things. It's tough to explain. I've never had to put it in words before, but when you said that you grew up on, you know, on a cattle ranch, I would have said, yeah, no, I'm not surprised at all. Like, you know, just from listening to you talk, and yeah, I don't know. I'm probably just babbling here. Oh, it is getting dark, and I left my bed in my peppermint house. I'm going to go use my backup one. Do that concrete grinding with an obsidian backer. Ooh, that's actually not a bad idea, Grim. Hey, No Pro, thank you for the lurk refresh. I appreciate that. No Pro started streaming when I was still at work, and that was like 4:30. She probably started streaming at about 3 o'clock, and so that's like six and a half hours for me, you know, from when she started streaming. So she is definitely on a marathon roll tonight. It's only like 9:30, and it feels super, super early. What have we been doing? We've been doing this for 2 hours. I am still having a blast. Where would I have some obsidian? I don't think I've got anything on me. Okay, if this becomes a problem, I'm going to go dig up some obsidian, because I know I've got some in my house. It's just a matter of going and grabbing it. But yeah, no, I would absolutely love chickens. Creative Kitty loves chickens as well. She's got this, she doesn't like change. So anytime we talk about, oh, you know, one day we're going to move, we're going to get a bigger house or whatever, she gets really emotional because she gets really attached to things. And one of the things I've always said to her is, oh, well, if we got a bigger house, we could have another pet, or, we could, get chickens, or maybe we could do this or that. And her response is, oh, don't worry, me and my friend are going to buy an acre, and, we can drive there every day and look after the stuff like that. And it's like, oh, okay, well, because she just absolutely doesn't want to move, even though our house is like way too small for us. And my yard, as a gardener, my yard is not a good gardening yard. It is very long on an east-west basis, and so my house shades the majority of my garden up until, I'm going to say, about halfway through April, before enough of it gets exposed to sunlight to, actually start growing stuff. And it's a very, very frustrating, and as a gardener, it's certainly not what I enjoy. But that's how my older son gets. He hates it when I mention moving. Well, with Creative Kitty, it's not even moving. Like, losing anything, or like we've got to be careful what we throw out, because if she notices it's gone, she will get upset to tears about it. Like, she went to a birthday party a couple of months ago, and she, in her sweater pocket, she put a pencil that she'd gotten for her birthday in a set of other pencils, like identical pencils, and a piece of paper, because she wanted to draw a note when she was there. So I go, she has the party, I go and I pick her up, and then we're home, and like 2 hours later, and all of a sudden she's in tears because she forgot her pencil back at the pizza restaurant. And I said, we're not going to drive all the way back there for a pencil. Like, it's just a pencil. And it was like 5 days of tears. Even at school, like, she just could not let that go. And I don't know, it was really, really hard for us. Like, it wasn't like it was her favorite toy that she's had since she was a kid, or it wasn't like it was something that, we would consider important. It was literally, it was a pencil, and she had 6 others exactly like it. And I don't know, it's really, really weird. So your son's the same, like, he just gets really attached. I don't even know if she's attached to the object or if she's attached to the idea of the object. And but yeah, that's maybe it's just, I don't remember ever getting that attached to stuff as a kid. And I don't know if it's because maybe we didn't have, it's really, really weird. We've seen how she gets about her crafting tables, but that's it as well. And the pickaxes. Like, I have had entire conversations with her where she's got her wooden pickaxe and it's almost broken. So she goes and she creates another wooden pickaxe, and then she puts the two in a crafting table to make one wooden pickaxe. And she's thinking she's saving that original pickaxe. Well, I'm like, no, what you're doing is you're destroying the original pickaxe with a brand new pickaxe. You're just getting a brand new, but she doesn't see it that way. Like, she is absolutely super possessive, and it's just really, really weird. Sorry, I had to do something. Hey, not a problem, Jack. We're just talking about my daughter, Creative Kitty. She does a lot of recording with me. She does a lot of streaming with me. Tonight would actually be a co-op stream night with her, except she's off she had the Thursday and Friday off of school, so she's at her grandparents', spending the weekend there. So I've got a chance to do a little bit of grinding on my own. But it was a different birthday party we were at, and it was laser tag. It was really, really fun. I actually got to participate as well because we kind of knew the parents. And but what they did is they brought the birthday person up, and we saw them do this to a couple other people while we were there. And while you sang happy birthday to them, they used one of those leaf blowers with the toilet paper attachment, and they blew toilet paper on this person. And it was funny, and everybody laughed, and it was really, really fun. But Creative Kitty had to run up and grab a piece of this toilet paper and then give it to me to hold on to for the rest of the day because it was a memory. You know, and I'm sure she's still got that piece of toilet paper somewhere in her room. She wouldn't be able to tell it apart from any other toilet paper in the house, but because because she thought of it as special, she can't get rid of it, and it's literally this crumpled up piece of toilet paper now. And you know, things like that are cute, but sometimes it borders on like disturbing, you know, like, but I don't know. It's just weird sometimes. Grim, so sadly I must get to bed. Y'all have a good one. Hey, Grim, thanks a lot for coming out. I really, really appreciate it. You have yourself a good night, and I bow to you in real life as well. And hopefully we will see you on another time. Okay, so that is all of that white concrete. So what we can do is probably use this up way too quickly, but we can kind of continue our cloud. And oh, do I have, okay, good, I do have some dirt. That is good. Time to take a drink. I gotta finish off this pop. I was complaining earlier about how long it takes me to drink a can of pop nowadays. Okay, and it's done. And now I get to drink lukewarm water because it's been here since the beginning of the stream as well. All right. So yeah, so finally, I'm at a point where I can start working on this cloud again. And it's literally been, it's been weeks since I've had a chance to actually work on this cloud. Because first we ran out of the white concrete. Then I, did the mob dropper up here and it didn't work. So then I moved it up top and I got it working. Now I've got to get the stone to do the castle all the way up. It's definitely going to take a lot of stone. How do I want to do this? I think if we come around like this. I had a pattern going when I was first doing the beanstalk and the beginning of the clouds. But I've kind of lost how I was doing it. And I don't know. I kind of feel like don't want to, I guess we'd come out this way. Break you. There we go. And we'll just come around to the other side. But yeah, hopefully everybody's having a good night. I do want to thank everybody again for coming out. I am getting very, very close to that, the 50 followers to make the Twitch affiliate. I gotta say, I gotta be over 40 now. I don't have that screen up on Streamlabs, but I got a feeling I am getting really, really close, which is nice. It's certainly going to happen before YouTube happens. That 1,000 subscribers for YouTube, but it's all a process. It's all it's all fun. As long as I'm enjoying it, I'm definitely going to keep doing it. I wonder. Kind of should make this a little bit. I'll just come across like this. It's going to be not seen for a while. I should have brought that bed down with me as well. But again, I want to thank everybody for coming out. It's nice, when to know that people, like to hang out and chat and just watch while I, sometimes make a fool of myself, and sometimes I don't, but I don't know. It's tough to explain. It's like with the YouTube and that, knowing that people are watching something that I'm doing, it's a good feeling. So, where do you live? I live in Texas. I live in Canada. In Alberta, we're probably Alberta is having probably one of its mildest winters. While I know a lot of you guys in the States are having probably one of your coldest winters. But it's odd how the weather's been. Don't know how to explain it, but it's... Oh, you know what? I'm just going to take my bed with me this time. Because there's no reason to keep running up and down here. Oh, excuse me. Should not be drinking pop while I stream. I keep saying it every single time, but I never seem to remember it. Lurk for shift change, and we'll be back shortly. Hey, thanks a lot, Sweeney. I'm surprised you're already at work, but because I thought you guys were about a 45-minute drive away to where you worked. But again, thank you for the lurk. I do appreciate it. You know, going back to what I said, like, being on this server is, you know, really opened my eyes up to what a lot of, you know, really, really great builders there are out there. Everybody on this server is, you know, super nice. You know, lots of fun to play with. You know, to collab, like some of the collabs we've done have been absolutely amazing. And I should be... what I should do, let's take this part down. I should stay low on here, I think. Otherwise, I'm going to have trouble getting all the way across. This is the... what I was originally planning on doing was to do the whole cloud and then build this, but I ran out of bone meal. So I was like, okay, well, if I build my mob dropper, I can get bone meal from it. And then Sweeney went and just gave me a whole bunch of bones. So it ended up being a moot point, but at the same time, I'm certainly not complaining about that. It has been, it certainly saved me a lot of work in the end. But yeah, no, like I said, and that's what I mean. Like, everybody on the server is really, really nice. I've gotten, you know, a lot of green dyes when I was working on my Beanstalk. You know, anything that anybody's got and they know you're looking for, they are, you know, more than willing to share. That is very, very nice. Yeah, just trying to make sure I'm not... I've been losing on the chat a bit. My voice is getting a little bit raw here. Excuse me. But I am still having a absolute ton of fun. And, you know, streaming, you know, seems to make the grind go just that little bit quicker. You know, I don't know what it is. It's nice, you know, having, you know, somebody to talk to other than, you know, just myself, or even Creative Kitty 09 when she is on with me. I didn't want this to be flat, though. What I should do is, let's come out here. And then I can kind of work my way up and out from here, I think. This is probably the better way of doing this. To start with the low point, and then... Oh, I lost that. I didn't mean to lose that. And I did not bring any torches or lanterns. Lanterns... oh, you know what? I lost all my lanterns when I died. Somewhere... No, I'm not going to have any coal in here either. Okay, I gotta go grab a little bit of coal. And okay, I'm going for the peppermint house. Going for the roof of the peppermint house. Oh, still didn't work. The first time I did it, I got a good bounce, but I must be the way I'm holding the keys on my way down. Sweeney went and put all of that there. Dunstan Industries donated the safety equipment for the mob dropper there after I've had a couple of tragic accidents, and it was brought to Sweeney Dunstan Industries' attention that I was not following proper safety protocol. I think I have, there we go, we got some coal in here. Let's pull this stone out and we'll bring it over while we are here. And then we don't have to worry about it later. And I'm going to have to do some more grinding at some point. So I started off the stream looking for some diamonds, looking for some cobblestone. So yeah, next up is going to be more diamonds and more cobblestone. But I really want to get the cloud done a little bit better. Actually, I should grab some green as well. And maybe make a few more tendrils underneath. Brain fart hype and the raid, and Sweeney Dunstan is back in the stream. Thanks a lot, Sweeney. I really appreciate that. Hopefully you are having a good day at work now, or well, I guess a good night. A good night is a good day for you. Quiet, I think, is how you like them. You certainly don't want an exciting night at work. That could be bad for many reasons. So why don't we make some sticks and make some torches. Ooh, that was more torches than I intended to make. And oh, throw some in there and some in there. Okay. And while we are here, stone, 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 stone. And we'll throw that gravel in there as well. Okay, let's keep at it. That is so cool. Are you talking about Sweeney's emojis? Emojis? Yeah, emojis. I'm so bad sometimes with names. I am sure that is what they are called. The Dunstan Industries emojis. Did you designed those ones yourself, didn't you, Sweeney? If I remember correctly, they are designed and created by Sweeney Dunstan. Or did you get them from somebody else? I'm pretty sure you made those ones, Sweeney. Something I'm gonna have to. I've been kind of looking forward to for when I do get my own affiliate. I'm definitely thinking Dad Joke's gonna have to be one of them. But you know, I've kind of tried to come up with a couple other ideas for ones that I can do. Let's come over here, and oh, I meant to grab some green concrete, didn't I? We'll go down. Oh, I should throw some torches while I'm at it, though. Yeah, man. Well, you only need 9 followers away from the required 50. Oh, that's good. Been sick? Oh, you've been sick. That's not good, Jack. I was just saying earlier, you might not have been back in the stream yet, that I wasn't too sure how far away I was, because I've had that 2 follows today, which is nice. And that bumped me up over the 40 mark, which is really, really exciting. Looking forward to that. It's definitely going to happen well before YouTube happens. So you got to take the little bit of encouragement wherever you can. And again, I want to thank everybody that follows. Everybody that comes out to the stream. I have fun, and I hope because I'm having fun, it kind of translates over to everybody else enjoying it and having a good night and just a grand old time. Like it. The Tuesday night retro streams are, they're definitely, I don't want to say they're my favorite, but I kind of think they are. Like we sit and we chat, and I hardly get any gaming done, but it's just so much fun. Like talking with you guys and reminiscing about how old we all are. But at the same time, we're just having a really, really good time. Green. I want to go grab that green before I do anything. Oh, and I don't know if you've seen me do it, Sweeney. I've made 3 attempts to bounce from there onto my roof. The first one I came somewhat close, but the other 2 I've just failed on the bounce part. I do not know what it is. Is it already nighttime again? The days go by way too quickly. Okay, we're gonna go make one more attempt. All right, jump. And, there we... Oh, that was close. That was close. It's a good thing I'm doing that with full hearts, because it is pretty dangerous. That's the closest that was way closer than the very first one that I did. Let's grab a little bit of green. Actually, I don't need that much. Just one stack should be enough. Oh, I bet you it's at the bottom. I think I know where it actually is. Lol, no, I've missed it. Sweeney Dunstan is responsible for the safety measures on the Beanstalk construction site. Sorry, Sweeney Dunstan Industries is responsible for all of the safety. They did a very, very good job. I have not died from falls since they've been placed there. So this work site has been accident-free for quite a while, actually, now. Do I want... yeah, you know what? Let's grab that gray concrete as well. Okay. I'm going to go up top before I make that concrete into concrete. And, you know, before the night's out, I'm going to make that water elevator proper, because I'm getting tired of that sort of fake one there. Luckily, we are family friendly here. I am 11. Well, that's like Sweetie says, Jack. We are very, very family friendly here. I do a lot of recording and streaming with my daughter, so it is a big requirement that, you know, this is a family friendly stream. So thank you for coming out again. I do really, really appreciate it. You know, it's nice to just, you know, hang out and chat. And oh, what am I doing? I gotta do that first. Oh no, I know what I'm doing. These are gonna come out and that's gonna go in. That's what I'm doing. And we're just gonna grind again. Yeah, it's funny though how surprised some people are that it's a family-friendly stream. Even though I know I tag it as family-friendly, people still come in here and seem to be, you know, surprised that, you know, it is, and I don't get that. Like, you know, I'm surprised it's not a bigger thing out there. Although I guess a lot of people aren't concerned about it. It's not that their streams are necessarily not family friendly. I guess it's not something that they advertise because to them it's not the important part of their stream. But I mean, for me, you know, like I said, I record with Creative Kitty an awful lot, and it doesn't make sense to me to be one way part of the time and another way the other part of the time, right? I might as well just, you know, it's all or nothing, and then I'm, you know, I'm not getting confused, and you know, the people in my community aren't getting confused. We all kind of know what the deal is. So yeah, I don't know. Probably enough said about that. I could probably babble on about that and not really make any difference anyways. Welcome, by the way, Jack. Thanks for coming by. Yeah, no, I definitely appreciate it. It is, you know, I was saying earlier, you know, how much fun it is to stream, how much, you know, you guys watching means to me. You know, it makes what it would be a very, very boring, monotonous task, and it's, like I said, it's almost 10 o'clock here, so I've been streaming for 2.5 hours, and it hardly feels like any time has gone by. I am getting tired, but you know, I worked a full day today. You know, looking forward to sleeping in tomorrow. It would be nice. It's nice, and you know, Creative Kitty's not home, so that means, you know, nobody's waking me up tomorrow morning except myself, or maybe the cat. The cat will The cat will wake me up regardless of what I want, but I can't do anything about that. The cat is a cat. 10:54. 10:54 for you. So you're about an hour ahead. And Sweeney, same here, Jackel. I've had similar things happen and could waffle on about it as well. No, that's true. I mean, yeah, you know, it's not going to change. You know, I'm not out there to change people. You know, everybody's going to be, you know, however they are. And it's not up to me to change people. And not that I really want to. Like, it's, you know, I think if we did a stack, not a stack, a shared stack, because I don't need a whole lot of green. Just enough to make the occasional tendril, or I don't know what. I'm a gardener that doesn't know gardening terms. Well, I do. I just can't think of them off the top of my head. I can't. I'm old, so, you know, as soon as I want to say a word, the word eludes me, and I have no idea what I'm actually talking about. And it's funny, like, I find that a lot, like, especially when I'm doing, like, the solo videos and I gotta babble on, and all, like, it's stuff that if I was just having a casual conversation, or if I was, you know, if I didn't need to say the word while doing something else, I'd have no problem. But because I'm, like, multitasking, it just, words elude me sometimes. I was recording one of the Sky Factory Survivor Series episodes, and I was trying to come up with the name of something. Like, I could have even looked it up in the game, and I just, it bothered me. I couldn't say it, and it never even occurred to me, you know, open up my GUI, you know, look for it, find it, there's the name. But this was a little while ago. It wasn't this month's, though I am looking forward to this month's challenge. It is going to be a lot of fun. This month I'm calling it Void Ceiling. So if you're not familiar with Sky Factory 3, it's like modded Minecraft, where it's basically you start out with nothing and you get a void below you. You can actually just hold down. This goes back to me mentioning that I am not a vanilla Minecraft player, and like how much time have I been doing this today? And it's like, oh, you could just do this. And it's like, oh, well, I didn't know that. You know, like, it was only in this world that I've ever even actually made concrete. You know, I've used it in creative, you know, when I've been playing with Creative Kitty, but there's never been a call for it in any of my modded Minecraft games. And so I actually had to teach myself how to make concrete. Like, I've kind of seen people do it, but I've never really paid that much attention to it. And, you know, I just got no idea what I'm doing. Okay. Yeah, that water's starting to get a little tepid, but yeah, let's go make some tendrils. Sweeney, thank you again. Sweeney, Dunstan Industries has been the Dunstan Industries mentorship program for the I don't know, for the developing arts, maybe. I don't know what to call it. How am I going to do this? I kind of want them a little bit lower than this cloud level. How much dirt have I got? If we go... can we get to you? Maybe if I go on this side. So somewhere in here, there's that magic spot. No. What I'm going to have to do is, if I break you... No, that's not going to do it. If I break you and you, come out this way. out this way, I think, oh, that's right. It goes green and then gray and then white. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. We go down here. Sweeney, I noticed there's a yeah, there's a hole in the safety net there. There are all kinds of little tricks. No, I agree. There are definitely all kinds of little tricks. I love Minecraft, but I don't play it that much. You know what? I picked up Minecraft because I thought, you know, Creative Kitty would enjoy playing it. Oh, look at that! It's already nighttime. You know, but I got into it. Like, I've always been a gamer. Like, I'm not surprised that I enjoy it as much as I do. But I did mainly pick it up because I thought Creative Kitty would enjoy playing it. And she was quite young. She was probably 4 going on 5 when we first picked it up. And we had a lot of fun. You know, we played it on console. We've played it on the computer. We've got it on the tablet, one of the tablets, but we don't play it on that very often. It's a little bit awkward when you're kind of used to the Java and all that. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start the green here. And come over. Let's just kind of... I probably should keep these fairly thin. They're just really going to kind of be a highlight on the bottom. And, okay. Now we go put a dirt down and we start going around with the gray. Oh, that's too low. All right, lost that one there, but... oh, are you sure you didn't knock them out by accident? Did I knock them out by accident? You're talking about the slime blocks, Sweeney? I didn't knock them out. I haven't touched them, though. I have been thinking about adding another layer or two to the mob dropper, and I was saying, like, at the end of the last video, after I discovered them, so I re-recorded my outro. That you unknowingly gave me exactly what I needed when I was searching your base for the rogue slimes. That was exactly what I needed to finish off that build. Though it was a little late at that point. I'd already gotten enough for the one mob level of the mob dropper, but I may actually end up making another one at some point. I don't think I'm going to do it right away, but at some point in the future, I may put another layer on there. Let's come down like so. And we can probably break you then. There we go. Yeah, Minecraft is a great game. I really like it. Creative Kitty really likes it. My wife never really got into it, but you know, she likes her, you know, Resident Evil games, and Fallout is sort of her thing. We were really disappointed with how unfinished Fallout 76 felt. But I mean, not every game can be what you want it to be. I remember being really disappointed with I'm actually going to bring its tendrils out this way. No Man's Sky. I waited a long time for that one to come out, and it just was not the game I was expecting. You know, there were good elements to it. It was just, you know, not like everybody had hoped, I think, and that's part of the problem. But then a game as simple as Minecraft can just hold everybody's interest for years on years on years on years. It's just funny. Like, there's no formula for getting this stuff right. Like, I don't think, anybody could have predicted just how much people enjoyed Minecraft when it came out. All the people out there trying to find that winner. I doubt anybody could have predicted that, Minecraft would have been that longevity game, that everybody is going to want to play and keeps playing, for years, right? Like, I don't know. Tough to say. Oh, hey, thank you for the Lurk Refresh No Pro. You can tell I'm getting a little bit tired when my words stop working as well as they used to. But I'm still having fun. I'm definitely starting to feel it. So I am probably going to say, let's do another half hour. That's going to get us 3 hours on the stream. Which is good for me. Like, I've done 4 hours streams, but 2 is about my average, mostly because I'm doing work night streams, and I've got to be up, first thing in the morning, so I don't want to spend too much time doing them. Actually, I should be laying down torches while I'm coming through here. But yeah, I'm going to say let's do another 25 minutes. And then I think I'm going to have to think about calling it an end. But again, I want to thank everybody out there for coming out. I do really, really appreciate it. It's hard to explain. Like, making videos. It's nice to get to build something, to be like a contributor rather than not a contributor, to be a producer rather than a consumer of goods. And it's no different with YouTube and Twitch and stuff like that. It is so nice to be to make something and have people enjoy it. I don't know. I'm getting to that babble point again where I'm talking, but I'm probably not making any sense at all. But yeah, again, thank you everybody for coming out. I do appreciate it. Looking forward to doing streams like this again in the future. Oh boy, that's that pop that I shouldn't have drank. Not coming back up, but reminding me that you're too old for to be drinking pop late at night. But I still do it because I like my cola. 2 hours is my usual as well. Makes sense to me. I agree. I'm assuming you're talking about the 2 hour stream, or actually, I'm not even too sure what makes sense to you there, Sweeney. I was babbling, so I've got no idea what I was actually talking about. It was going on about a lot of different things. So it does not even make sense to me, Sweeney. I have no idea what I'm on about. But I don't know. Some people can stream for hours on end. I remember I woke up once. I like to watch this one streamer, Moo Face, and I remember she usually streams. She used to use. Her streams are a little bit all over the place right now, but it used to be certain nights that I always knew that she'd be on certain times, and I could watch it pretty regularly. But the one night, I think I had hockey, and it was a late hockey game, and I got the notice that she was streaming. I'm like, oh, I can't watch it. Got home, went to bed, slept all night, woke up, and she was still streaming that morning. And she'd taken like a couple of breaks or whatever, but it floored me that she did like a all night stream, for multiple hours, and it's just crazy. Like I couldn't believe that. Like it was it's just absolutely crazy. Again, it's hard to explain some of these things. Like, I couldn't imagine streaming for that long without like just absolutely losing my mind and my voice as well. Like, I think you might be able to tell that my voice is getting a little bit rougher here as the stream's going on. Same thing when I'm doing like, videos and that. After so long, it does, I do definitely start to feel it a little bit more. But I don't know. Again, I think I'm in the babble phase again. So we call it soda here. Oh, soda. Soda? Or do you mean soda? Yeah, it's definitely a regional thing. I'm trying to remember what the British call it. I've always called it pop. But yeah, soda pop would be the other thing. Oh boy, I know the British call it something slightly different. Soda, yeah, I thought that's what you were talking about there. Yeah, no, it's a bad habit of mine, drinking as much as I do. Is it nighttime already? I say that all the time. Like, I'm surprised. Okay, good. I got another layer. I can go up. Like, I'm surprised that it's so late. Oh, what I actually should do, let's make this a little bit flatter. Make some flat earth here. And we'll come out here. And let's throw down that bed. I'm going to have to remember to put it back up, before I am done. And I did say I was going to do the elevator, but I might do that on a regular video rather than on the stream. Because again, I don't have much left in me. I can feel it taking its toll on me. I know I did a couple of weekends ago, I was doing a Stone Block 2 stream, and my wife came in at like midnight, and she's like, "What are you doing? It's midnight." And I'm like, I know, I'm just wrapping stuff up, because that was one of my like 4.5 hour streams. But we were just having so much fun. Everybody was having a good time, I think. Some good chats going on in the chat box. And you get into a flow, right? Like, things just, it's like hanging out with your friends late at night. Hanging out in somebody's basement is what it feels like when I was in university or high school or something like that. Just hanging out with the friends, doing what we're doing. Well, folks, that's midnight for me. We seniors need our rest. Hey, Big Edley, thank you for coming out. I do appreciate that. Like I said, I'm looking at maybe calling it a night pretty soon myself, and it's not even midnight for me. So thank you for coming out. I appreciate it. You bowed. Very good. Thank you so much. I do promise I will make a better command. But the bow is good. But I definitely could do a better one for sure. Thanks for coming out, man. You have yourself a good night. But yeah, it reminds me a lot of hanging out with my friends in the basement, somebody's house, doing what we're doing, just chatting and talking about, whatever comes to our minds, and getting that sort of paunchy laugh, like too tired, maybe a little too drunk in a couple of situations, but that where everything is suddenly funny, and it's nice. It's nice getting that sort of feeling back. I don't know. I'm back into the babble part of the stream where I'm just just going on about whatever comes to mind. And yeah, no, it's regardless. Thank you guys for coming out. Everybody that's come out, everybody that's been chatting in the chat or lurking as the lurks, it's just super, super appreciative. And I really, really do appreciate it. actually, what I should do... I should go up and then down again a bit. So what I'm going to do is... How much weight have I got on me? 3. Actually, before I do anything, torch. Missed the mod in Minecraft F7, so I don't have to do this. I can figure out exactly where my light spots are, but okay, what I'm going to do is while I am thinking about it, we're going to come out here and let's start a low point right here. Oh, what does bow mean? Yes, sorry. Yeah, I've got a bunch of Nightbot commands. If you type in exclamation mark commands, I think it's the plural, it'll bring up a link to a web page that lists all the ones that I've got active on in the chat. And I've made a couple myself. The bow one is one of them. Basically, you type in bow and it will, Jackel Wolf bows to whoever it is that types it in. I've got a couple that you can do too. The one that came out of one of the streams was dysentery. If you're familiar, you might be a little young. Are you familiar with Teen Titans? Specifically the Oregon Trail Teen Titans episode, where they kind of play the Oregon Trail game, which a lot of us in the stream actually played on computers way back in the day. And one of the things that would happen is your character would get dysentery and die. So yes, I'm assuming that is in reference to the Teen Titans reference there. But my wife and I absolutely love that particular episode. Like, we like the Teen Titans as a family. Creative Kitty really likes them as well. But it is that episode that my wife and I really enjoy because we both played that game as kids on Apple computers, like not even Macintosh computers, like they were Apple, on Macintosh computers, they weren't even Apples yet. I remember sitting in grade 5 after school, going to the computer room for, after school computers or whatever we called it, and sitting there and playing the Oregon Trail and thinking it was an absolutely brilliant game. But yeah, no, it is a really so anyways, I threw that one in there. I like it too. That's good. So if you type in !dysentery, don't ask me to spell it. I had to Google it to make sure I spelled it right in the command. And then I think it's dysentery 2. You can give somebody dysentery in the chats. That's one that I did. If you do !wolf, that was one of the first ones I did. There's a little bit of a howl there. All these commands go back. Again, I am, dating myself because way back in the day, back when I was a kid, there used to be a thing called a bulletin board system. And what it was is it's basically a chat that was all over phone lines. So you had to have a dial-up modem, and you could chat with other people. Originally, it was just other people in your local area code, and you would call with your modem, you would call a bulletin board service, and you could chat with people, that were also calling the same bulletin board service at the same time. And you could do up these macros, is what they were called. And that was one of the things I did, was the rose and the bow and the aru and Dysentery 2. I think it's a Y. DYSINTARY. And then, sorry, by 2, I mean TO. And then a username. I think that's how I set it up. Sweeney just pulled up the commands. Hard to say this, but that one may be too hard for some viewers to remember. Could frustrate people. You're talking about the dysentery? Yeah, and it was something that the only reason it came up is we were talking about it in the stream, and somebody said, oh, we've totally got to make a command for that. So I went and made a command for that. It was a viewer request command that we absolutely had to put in there because all of us knew it and remembered it, and it one of those, the ones of us that were there are probably the only ones that are even going to think about it, or in cases like this where it comes up in the conversation, right? Most of those commands, nobody's going to use them anyways, right? Yeah, see, there's Nightbot reminding everybody about the commands. If you want a simple one, ! Wolf, I'm pretty sure is the wolf howl. It is funny that I did that one thinking, okay, I should be promoting that one, but the one I push is the bow. You know, when people leave, you know, it's the bow. And then with ladies, I say the rose as well. Though that one doesn't get used very often. But again, I don't push that one. I push the bow more than I push anything else. And I think I am out of white concrete. So we are definitely getting to a good spot to take a little bit of a break. Well, not a little. It's going to be a big break because I think I am pretty much done for the evening. But yeah, no, I think actually I got quite a bit done. I didn't know if I was going to get to this point, if I was just going to be grinding, looking for those diamonds, getting that cobblestone. But I think episode this week, if I do, I'm pretty sure I'm going to have time to do an episode, is going to be maybe starting on the castle with the stone. Let's head up here. Actually, one thing I should check. I'm curious if we've gotten many drops while I was just wandering around here. Not really, no. I think the AFK spot is the place that it works the best. What I'm going to do... Jack Attack is howling. Aroo. That's right. Oh, didn't you decide to call your followers the Wolfpack? I considered it. It seems a little cheesy to me. It seems to almost too obvious, right? Like, I don't know. To me, it would be nice to do something like, because we were talking about it earlier. I don't know if you were on the stream yet or not, if you were back or not. But oh wait, my bed's down below. What am I doing? I'm a Jackel wolf, and I got a chicken as an icon. Like, the wolf is not really my branding, you know. Jackel wolf comes back from my BBS day, so we're talking like 30 years ago. Jackel wolf, and it's the name I've always used, or not always. It's the name I've eventually started using, and I've just stuck with it for like 30 years. But it's not really, the wolf part is not really my branding, right? The chicken is more my brand than my name is. But I mean, I've used this name for so long, or variations of this name for so long, that, you know, I just can't, I couldn't think of not using it when I started a YouTube channel. Because it is me. Oh, I didn't mean to actually come up here. Oh, I almost did. Okay, I'm going to try the roof one more time, just as an outro here. The chicken pack. Oh. I like that. I like the chicken pack. That's not a bad one. That's not a bad one, Sweeney. The fowl pack. No, well, Fowl's more... Chicken's fowl? Or I think chickens are fowl. F-O-W-L. Okay, you've given me some food for thought there, Sweeney. But anyways, I think I'm going to call it here. I think we're close enough to that 3-hour mark. In case, welcome to the Jackel's chicken. Oh, ooh, chicken coop. Ooh. I like that. I actually like the chicken coop. The hen house doesn't sound right. The chicken coop. You know what? I think you're onto something there, Sweeney. Okay, I'm going to play around with that. I actually really like that. That is... Because, like I said, the wolf pack just never really... You know, I'm not that... that guy that... the Wolfman from the 80s on the radio station with the growly voice. And I'm not that like type of character, right? The chicken coop. Jackel Wolf's chicken coop. Sorry, chicken pack. Okay, sorry, Jack. The chicken pack and the chicken coop. Both of those are really good. You know, both can work though. It's the chicken pack or the fowl pack. I don't know. I've got to play around with that. But the chicken coop, I like that as well. But okay, I was going to wrap this up, but one second here. Let's just think about this. Because the thing I like about the chicken coop, and I've been thinking about this for a while, especially with Twitch, is I need I should be doing it like here, like I need a overlay beyond my little chicken overlay. And a chicken coop would work pretty well for that. To me, fowl sounds a bit off. I know, it's the fowl pack, you know, you got the fowl as, you know, a bad fowl, and the chicken fowl, you got that alliteration, I think is what it's called. But I agree, it's not right there. The chicken pack is a little bit more on the nose. But the chicken coop has got the alliteration. That's what alliteration is, the same word. But both of them together, I think, would work really well. But I'm thinking a chicken coop overlay, maybe. I don't know. You've given me some. Both of you guys have given me some really good food for thought there. All right, you know what? A good night's sleep. I often find, like, if I've got to come up with something, a good night's sleep really helps. So I'm going to call this one here. This is a good one to go off on, though. So again, you know, let's do this properly. So I want to thank everybody out there for coming out to the stream. I think Jack Attack has just set Jackel Wolf up. No, that is a great idea. I'll probably be up all night thinking about that. Just different ways to brand around that, because that's what we're talking about, is branding. And you know, Jackel Wolf is not, it's my name, but it's never really, because, like, you know, Jack's never seen this, but like, this is my skin, right? Like, this is Farmer Boy skin. Like, that's what I picked. I didn't pick a wolf. I didn't pick a jackal or whatever, right? I picked, you know, a farmer, because that I like gardening. That's me, right? Creative Kitty's got her, you know, pink kitty ears and all that, and but you know, I picked, you know, Farmer Boy as sort of my skin, right? So wolf has never really been that brand, right? It's, to me, it's converted into a name, not necessarily a brand. But chicken pack, I like that, and the chicken coop being the actual stream. Okay. Jack Attack, bow. Thank you. Again, I bow in your general direction. I really, really appreciate that. Both of you guys, it has been a great stream. Everybody else out there, thank you so much for coming out. I really do appreciate it. I should be moving around, not standing still. I give Critty Kitty a tough time about that all the time. What we're going to do is to end this off. Sorry. Okay, so thanks for coming out. I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to check out my YouTube page. One thing I was talking about earlier that I don't have on the descriptions down below is I don't have a link to some of the other like when I do the World of Solitude streams, there are a lot of other guys like Sweeney and Grim and Spiral and a lot of other people that were in the stream tonight that are on this server and do some really, really good stuff. So if you liked what you saw here, go check out my YouTube page there and check out some of the WOSA vids, the World of Solitude Aquatic. There's some really good links there to some other content creators, and I am going to have to throw that description down below here. But thanks everyone for coming out. I really appreciate it, and hopefully I will see you guys again. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try for the roof. I'm definitely gonna get it this time, and no, I don't know what I'm doing. One more time. I'm pressing space, and like I'm purposely not pressing shift because I thought that's what I was doing to not get the bounce, but maybe it's because I'm trying to bounce before I hit. Oh, which channel is that? Your channel there, Sweeney? I'm not too sure if that's yours or mine. I've actually got mine as a Jackel Wolf. I just haven't actually posted it anywhere. Oh, will it? Okay, well, I'm definitely not going to press. Oh, because it makes you not bounce and it treats it like it's a flat surface, right? It is my YouTube link. Okay, thanks a lot, sweetie. I appreciate that. I do know I've got it in the description of one of the links down below, but I guess depending how you're viewing it, those aren't always available either. But okay, let's try this. I'm not going to press space. I did not press anything, so I don't know what happened there. Did I miss? I don't even see my stuff. Oh, there's my stuff. I hit. Oh, well, it's a... Okay, well, not going to worry about that. I hit the outer edge. Oh, you think I hit the outer edge? It's possible. It is... Because I'm trying to get to the roof, I know I got to be moving forward when I hit. But anyways, thanks a lot, guys. I really appreciate it. You guys all have yourself a great night, and I hope I'll see you guys next time. All right, goodbye, guys.